Welcome back to another educational video, and today I will talk about incomplete dominance. This is again a part of chapter 5, 12 bio NCERT book, that is Principle of Inheritance and Variation. And all of you know Mendel's law of dominance, which states that in heterozygous condition the dominant allele expresses itself by suppressing the recessive allele. And according to Mendel's law, if it is capital T, small t, then it is becoming tall. This is dominant here, and this one is recessive allele. It is not expressing in the presence of a dominant allele. Now, this is according to law of dominance. But this incomplete dominance, it is just a deviation from Mendel's law of dominance. And what is this incomplete dominance? Incomplete meaning is something not expressed completely. Clear? And here the expression will be intermediate between the parents. Clear? Now suppose we will be taking the example of 4 o'clock plant. And in this 4 o'clock plant, scientifically it is called as Mirabilis jalapa. Now in this plant, suppose you are taking the parental generation, suppose you are taking red flower crossed with white flowered plant. Now here the genotype will be capital R, and here the genotype will be smaller. Now whenever the gametes will be formed, now you see here the gamete will be capital R. And here the gamete will be smaller. Now whenever you are doing the crossing, it will be capital R smaller. Now this is F1 hybrid. This is first filial generation after crossing the parent. Here according to law of dominance, it should come red color, but it is coming pink color. You know, during your childhood you have used color box by mixing the colors. When you mix red color and white color, it produces pink color. So here this pink color is intermediate expression between red and white. Now whenever you will be doing selfing of F1, now what is happening? Let us see in F2 generation. Now this F1 crossed with F1. I mean you will be taking capital R smaller crossed with capital R smaller. Now what will be the gametes here? It will be, half will be 50% possibility is there, that will be capital R, 50% possibility is there, that will be smaller. Here also same way, it will be capital R smaller. Now let us do the checkerboard. Now here you see in F2, now you take here the gametes. Now these to these, it will be capital R, and the phenotypic expression will be red. And these to these, it will be capital R smaller. Here it won't be red. It will be intermediate expression again. It will be pink color. Now these to these, again capital R smaller, Again this will be intermediate expression, that is pink. And this to this it will be smaller, that is white. Now you see 25% will be red and 50% will be pink and 25% will be white flowered plant. Now let us see the phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratio, what it will be. Now you see here, what is the phenotype here in F2 generation? It's red 25%. You see in one compartment it is there in the checkerboard. Then pink, it is 50%, and white, it is 25%. And what is the phenotypic ratio? It is 1:2:1. Clear to all of you? Now let us go to the genotype. Now in the genotype, now you see capital R, it is 25%. In the first compartment, all of you see. In two compartments, capital R, small r, it is there. So it is 50%. And smaller, it is 25%. Now what is the genotypic ratio here? That is 1:2:1. You know that Mendel's monohybrid cross, the phenotypic ratio was 3:1. But and the genotypic ratio was 1:2:1. But here the phenotypic ratio is also 1:2:1 and genotypic ratio is also 1:2:1. So that difference you are going to remember. Now another example of this incomplete dominance in our nature, it is found in snapdragon or dog flower. And what is the scientific name? The scientific name is you see the spelling ANTIRRHINUM, Antirrhinum majus. Clear, children? I hope you are clearly understanding incomplete dominance and you can differentiate between incomplete dominance and complete dominance. Thank you very much.